Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? It's your boy Big J.
Yay!
It's
Shiny
Shiny,
hero! Whee!
and we got one of our newer members in the community, a Tulit lady, Insanity Secured. Let's go.
Hi.
Yeah! Woo-woo.
Woo
Bring
woo.
it! We are back on track, right? I
Yes.
love this. So this is the Monday Newbie Night. Happy 4th of July to everyone. Let's not miss that. But yep, we wanted to make sure that we did not miss this great intro to our community. Insanity, is that your full tag? Like, what's the full tag?
Full tag is Insanity Secure.
Okay, so no space or
No
underscores.
space.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Well, welcome to the community.
Thank you.
I'm just curious. So I know Jay likes to ask this question, so I'm getting familiar with his questionings, and I hate to steal his thunder, but I am very curious. How did you find us? How did you come to Tulit? Like, give me the deets here. I want to know everything.
I think I actually was on someone else's stream, and Big J messaged me, and we started talking. And he's like, "Hey, why don't you come on over and check us out?" And I joined the Discord, and yeah, I've been there. I don't know, maybe a few months now. I think I've been a little away for some family issues, but
Yeah.
it's been a few months, I think, since I've joined the Discord.
Okay. Well, before we go too far into this, Jay, do you want to give a quick overview of the Tulit philosophy and kind of just for anybody who comes along, just kind of understand a little bit more about our community, and then we'll jump into some Q&A with our friend Insanity.
Yes, indeed. So Tulit is all about showing love and support. We are a positive community, and we're all about lifting each other's spirits and just keeping everybody safe. We want everybody to feel like they're in a safe home because our home is safe. Anybody's welcome. We don't discriminate. We don't judge. All love, pure love, and positivity.
100%. And on top of that, we also have, I think, a lot of motivation to put out educational stuff, as well as mental health, as well as family events and partnerships and collaborations between our community members, as well as with other communities. So, really, it's just kind of a great way to support and grow and find people who mirror with you, or maybe even expanding your own reach by getting to know people who are a little bit different. Maybe they stream and just kind of maybe help you to grow outside of your comfort zone. So there's a lot of opportunities within the Tulit community that we're very proud of. Um, and Sanity, I'm just curious. I mean, how have you found your initial experience so far? Like, can you make any comments about what you've seen within our community? Any of the promos or anything you've seen, the tweets, anything that's just kind of like stood out in your mind?
Yeah, I think part of what kind of sticks out is just the camaraderie that there is in the community, but also, yeah, I've been enjoying the little tweet alerts that you guys have put out, as well as the flyers that y'all have done for the different events. Those are pretty sweet, pretty awesome. Yeah, I think overall, it's the experience so far has been very, very, welcoming, very inclusive. I truly have enjoyed it so far, the time that I've been in the community.
Well, that is great to hear. I would definitely encourage you to give feedback to any of the moderators or the admin team. So if there's anything that you would like to add or feel that you can contribute or ideas, we absolutely have an open door for you, and do encourage anyone on our membership roster to, just either whether good, bad, or indifferent, we always want to try and improve and do better, and want to encourage and help you grow any ideas that you have of your own. With that said, can you tell us a little bit about how you got into gaming in the first place and then maybe subsequently into streaming?
Sure. Gaming I have done as long as I can remember. We had all the old timey consoles at home. We had an Atari. We had the NES system. We had an original Sega, like the gaming system, not the other ones. Every console after that, except I think for a GameCube, we didn't have. We had PlayStations, we had Xboxes, we had everything. So I've been gaming for quite some time and into my adulthood. And then basically I which I haven't done. My husband hates it. My husband was the one that was like, "All right, I need you to like start sharing with other people like you're rage quitting because I used to rage quit so bad." But it's mostly on like the zombie games or puzzle games where it's like you have to do certain things on a certain method and process, and like that would just drive me nuts if I couldn't get it right. So I would just turn it off, rage quit. I'm done. And that's when he's like, you should actually stream that and share it with people. And I have never done that since.
Wow. So let me just clarify. So on your rage quitting, were you like angry, mad, or was it more like frustrated? I'm done, like
Oh no.
disappointed or sad? Like, what was the emotion of the rage itself? Because I
It's
feel like
no
rage quitting is a bucket term now.
Yeah. Mine are normally angry, mad, rage quit. I've broken a few controllers in my lifetime.
Oh no. Oopsies. You didn't mean it. You didn't mean it.
I mean, it's like one of those. Ah, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I would like to go back to. Uh-oh.
I would like to say we appreciate you, Radical, for that amazing raid. That's all I wanted to say.
Yay, Radical! Thank you for the raid. Our
Thank
friend, let's see,
you.
who do we? I see Lady Camisade, Peaches. Nice. Um, Going back to your original statement about the Atari. Now, I'm an Atari girl myself, so I'm curious to know what was your favorite Atari game?
Ooh, we didn't have many because it was my parents' console to
Okay.
begin with because we were like very young. But they had the one that they allowed us to play because they didn't allow us to play with anything else. And I guess it was an easy playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
Was just Pong. So
All
that's the
right, that's
only thing
fair.
that they would allow us to play there because we were really young. And then after that, that's when they transitioned us over to the NES.
Okay, and I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed with the lack of a GameCube because that was my um, other console. I loved my GameCube. I still have it. I love it, and there's so many great games on there. But honestly, to be fair, there's great games across all consoles. So
You
There
know,
are, yeah.
I will admit the GameCube was nice, even though I didn't have it. My middle brother of the two younger ones had it, and he did really good. And I was a PlayStation guy in the beginning, believe it or not.
really,
Yeah, so like I had PlayStation, my youngest brother had Xbox, my middle brother was like a Nintendo kind of guy, and then like when we got older, we all just converted to Xbox. After,
wow.
after so like when the PS3 came out, I was convinced to get a Xbox 360,
Hmm.
and just never looked back. I got a PS4, but it collected dust. So
All right, all right. Well, Insanity, I'll give you. I'll rephrase the question then. So, out of all the consoles that you have, excluding your current newest one, right? So go back. Out of all those consoles, what was your favorite game?
Um, so favorite game out of all those consoles has always been Tomb Raider on PlayStation 1. That
Really?
was,
Okay.
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. Obviously, we have the classic favorite, which is the Super Mario on NES. That's kind of like a given, but like out of the rest of those consoles, I think my favorite game has always been Tomb Raider on PlayStation 1.
Now, what's the appeal Like, what is it about it? Is it just because it's solo and it's just you and you're very focused? Was it the graphics? Was it story? What was it about it that you really like you're into?
It was basically the story, how everything kind of gets put together in that story for Lara. The the way that the puzzles were created and how you had to go through certain movements or certain tasks before you can actually reach the next level or wherever else you need to go. I think those were mostly the ones that most of the reasons why I was attracted to that game. Aside from just overall hype that it had because it was something new, but I think that was basically uh, the main reasons why it was one of my favorites.
So, setting up to my next question, then, would you describe your gaming style today as being based off of that game, or do you feel that the games that you play now are completely different? Like, if you had to describe, like, what's your favorite gaming style now, like solo versus co-op versus massive multiplayer versus first-person shooter, like, where are you now on that in that field? Like, what's
Yeah.
your gaming type now?
So when I started streaming, I was doing a lot of solo games, Far Cry, and some other solo games on console. Um, After being able to meet other people and play with them while online, that kind of then brought in a new type of game. So before streaming, I had never, and I have no problem in saying it, I had never played Call of Duty
Oh,
ever.
I'm in that bucket. I've never played Call of Duty.
So the first time I did was during my streaming time. Um, that's when I started seeing other people play it, and I got invited, and I'm like, all right, let me see. I am the worst player of Call of Duty that ever existed, but that led to other games like Fortnite, which I really, had a really long time that I was just strictly playing Fortnite. Um, but yeah, I like the multiplayer co-op kind of gaming that most of these newer games have.
Good to know. Good to know because I know, we always encourage folks to pair up with folks in our community to try and do collabs and co-streams and things like that. So that could be really fun to kind of connect up with. I am curious though, how would you describe like your experience with the Call of Duty community when you started gaming? Because you said you were bad, and I'm just curious because I've heard things about Call of Duty that it's been toxic or it could be. I don't know if it still is. I've never played it, so I have no idea what it's like. Would you say that's was true for you, or what kind of experience did you have?
Absolutely. It is the most toxic game, especially when you have open chats or open mic. The community can be extremely toxic.
Okay.
From just screaming random stuff in the when the game ends or
Yes.
when the game starts, to actually when they hear a lady on their game,
Yeah. I've
go
heard
to the
it.
kitchen, make me a
Oh
sandwich.
my god.
Like it's stuff like that that
Wow.
truly does not it's not conducive to a nice gameplay, even just to have fun with your friends. It's just not
Mm.
conducive of it. So I when I've played it, I've just muted the whole chat except my party.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Do you feel like that took a toll on your mental health and why you don't play it regularly anymore? Or
No. I had actually deleted it when the lawsuit came out
okay,
between the employees and the developers. So that was basically the reason why I had stopped for quite a long time. I re-downloaded it, played maybe 2 or 3 matches of multiplayer, and I'm like, that's it. I'm done.
Like that was a mistake.
Turned it
Okay.
off.
Back to
Yeah,
delete. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, what are your top favorite games to play now? I know you mentioned Fortnite. Is that still on the list? Because we
That
have
is still
a
on the list.
huge Fortnite community within our group. So, definitely going to be a lot of people for you to play with and get to know in our Fortnite realm of players. That's good to know. What else do you got on
Yep.
your hit list?
Yep. So definitely Fortnite is in the top 5. I would say it's fighting top 2 up there. Definitely Dead by Daylight has been a new favorite of mine.
Sweet.
I had played it on console, completely disgusted with it, and then moved on to play again, and this time it was like, all right, like I'm getting it, doing better, and really enjoy it now. Then out of the other games that I've played, I'm gonna say Halo Infinite is in that top 5. I know it's not a favorite of a lot of people because it doesn't have the co-op. I am right there with you all, but I really like the multiplayer factor of it. So I really enjoyed that. What else? What else have I played? I think those are mainly the ones that I've actually played like more predominantly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Just curious, are you familiar with the State of Decay franchise?
Yes.
Because I don't want to say who, but somebody really likes to play State of Decay. So if you ever want to play State of Decay, because I know somebody who is waiting for SOD 3 to come out,
Okay.
right there with you.
Hey, I'm just saying. I mean, I told you every time you wanted to play State of Decay, I was there. We haven't played it in
I
forever.
know, I know. I love it so much. I don't know why. There's just something about it that has a high replayability factor for me. I
Yeah.
feel like, like the fact that you can have all those sliders to change like how the resources spawn, how the severity of the spawns of the zombies, the type of zombies, like all those things that you can control,
Yeah.
and the different maps. I mean, granted, it's only what, 5, 6 maps, 6 maps, 7, and then you have those 3 different modes of play. Yeah, I always like to go back to that. It's an old favorite. I think it will always be in my queue. Um, what else? So besides gaming, do you have any special hobbies or skill sets that you'd like to share? Like anything that you do on the side hustles? Like what's a day in the life like?
Oh gosh, a day in the life is pretty boring. Um, but no, basically, go to work. I work full time for um, this company that provides um, a third party. It's kind of like a third party software to manage their drivers because they're like we support um, commercial companies, commercial drivers on in companies and help them keep their stuff in place and that they're meeting compliance and so on. So basically, I work for the company that creates those applications, and I basically do QA for them. I test anything, any upgrades, any changes that are occurring. I test them before they're actually released to our users.
Okay, so let me
That's
ask you
nice.
this question. Is gaming for you, like, do you feel like you have work-life balance between what wanting to play games and managing a household and working a full-time job? Do you feel like you're okay? Or is gaming really just an escapist route for you? Like how do you view that?
Yeah, I think for right now, it's been a mix between, actual release and kind of just, okay, we're done with the workday. this is my time versus, the managing, or including it. I think it's a good mix of it, because thankfully I clock out at a certain time and I don't have to think about work. So like other jobs that I had before, it was very demanding in that respect. Now the demand is during the workday, so it's not like I have something to do afterwards. So I think because of having that actual cut, uh, of ties between work and home, even though I work from home, has helped to maintain, that ability to just use it as kind of like, my me time, my time to just be here doing this, nothing else, no life issues, items to deal with, just this.
Right. So it's kind of a way to blow off steam, essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
Jay, anything from you? Sorry, I
Um,
feel like I'm monopolizing. I want
no,
to make
no,
sure
no,
I
no,
give.
no, no, no. You're doing great. I'm telling you, I do this every day for 4 hours. I promise you. They don't want to hear me talk. I'm just here for support. They want the shiny hero. They want the shiny hero. They want the new members to speak, get to know y'all. I'm just here for support. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. I'm just here. I love it.
All right, well, I'll keep rolling along. I did ask, do you have any other hobbies or like what else do you like in your free time? Like if you weren't gaming, what else would you be doing at home? Like do you
Oh,
like doing any of any creative stuff? Like I know we have some painters, we have some digital artists. So there's a wide array of people with, you know, various other interests or hobbies or skills.
as of right now, I haven't like had anything new added. I Before the pandemic, I used to run on the side, but right now I haven't run in quite a while, after some injuries. Um, but that was basically the only other like main hobby, because everything else is kind of like just things that you like to do every so often. So maybe like doing a little bit of gardening and stuff like that, but that's kind of like, seasonal, not really hobby-ish.
I
um
consider that a hobby. I do a little gardening too, and I find it's very therapeutic for
it
me.
is it is
But yeah,
it,
like I gave up jogging too. I mean, I do make sure I walk. We do a mental health podcast, and one of the things we've covered is how important movement is. Don't
mhm,
really want to necessarily label it as exercise, but it's just really movement in general.
right.
Um, so it's kind of, I guess, kind of really held a soft spot in my heart to really try and be more proactive on that level. Um, what about cooking or writing? Any other kind of hidden aspirations in there? Like, are you looking to go large with this gaming streaming endeavor, or is this really just kind of like where does that rank? What's the goal? What do you want to achieve? Where are you headed?
Yeah. So with streaming, I would like to have, a very dedicated following. I don't need to have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of followers and have like 20 million people watching at the same time. I feel like having smaller communities, makes it much easier to be able to engage with them,
Hmm.
in a more personal level, and I enjoy that. I enjoy the ability to talk to people on chat, learn about them, stuff like that. So I think having a smaller community aids in that aspect. So I My goal is to be known within a group of people that we can help each other, that we can, uplift each other, and we can maintain ourselves, kind of grounded, because I think we lack a lot of the grounding nowadays. Being reminded that we're all part of an ecosystem and we need to be together. So I think that, that would help me. Having a small community would help me manage that better.
So, with that in mind, how would you describe your vibe? Like, do you have kind of like, if you had to think of like what your overall motto or branding or drive, like, how would you describe to people, like, what would be like maybe three adjectives that would best describe you as a streamer for anybody who's listening now?
I try to be funny. It doesn't always work out, but I try to be funny because I think we take things too seriously. So I try to make fun of certain things, not certain people or even people in my stream, just certain things like occurring around me at that moment in time. Um, but yeah, I think that what else? So funny. I try to be supportive. I've had
Right?
people come to stream that I've known and I haven't known that have shared some things while in the chat, and I try to provide as much support as I can within that chat. And then if we need to take it off chat or offline, we can. But I know that shared the shared concerns, worries, and um, issues become half the load when you share them. So I think allowing people to share half their load is beneficial in the long run for them as well. So just being there to support, that's another one.
I absolutely love that.
I do
And
too.
just I guess my third descriptor would be just what is it called? I can't remember the word. English is difficult
English
today.
is hard. Yep, it always is. We have that all the time in our streams where at least at one point during the stream, Jay, you know it, I know it. What do we always say? English is hard.
It's
English is definitely hard. It's
it
difficult around
is.
here. You would think
It
we're speaking a
is.
different language. How bad we have English out over here.
Oh,
Exactly.
for real, for real.
But I would say that my third would be impulsive.
Oh,
I just let things happen point blank. I don't try to sugarcoat it. I won't be rude, but I will not sugarcoat things that need to be said. I don't know. So I think just
yeah.
those are basically part of my style.
That's funny. Yeah, because I see Jay over here. He's like, yeah, yeah, don't sugarcoat it. And I'm like, no, don't be, no, be
Yeah.
kind, be empathetic. And, I'm like the biggest bleeding heart in our community. I'm always like, wait, let's
Yeah.
think about this. Wait.
So that's one thing that I learned listening to someone talking about yes people, and I am one of them. Um, he said that you can either allow things to continue and lie to them for a lifetime, or hurt them for 15 minutes and be truthful and blunt in what you need to say.
Yeah, I'm a happy medium of those. I'm somewhere in the middle because I hear both sides, but to me, I'm like, I like the middle ground. I like being thoughtful in my responses and just kind of,
Oh,
you know,
definitely.
no one, sometimes people are already down, and to cut them bluntly, I feel is kind of cruel. And I'm not saying that's what you do. Just so we're clear, that's the way I read into situations. I'm always trying to be very mindful of where they might be emotionally and how I'm perceiving, and try and just have the dialogue to say, okay, let me make sure I understand what you're saying and
Yes.
how you got there. And then kind of trying to encapsulate a response around that.
Hmm.
Um, but I love that. I love that you're so willing to put yourself out there and really kind of take on um, that burden, because sometimes it is. And really trying to help people, there has to be a moment where you're sharing and you absorb some of that energy, and then
Yeah.
you kind of have to have alone time to try and
Let
rid
go of that
yourself of it.
energy.
Like, yeah, let go of it and get back up on the upswing.
Yeah.
I
Just
agree.
curious, as yeah, right. I mean, we've seen a lot of that. As a solo streamer, have you found it difficult to manage all the things that go into streaming, whether it's the technicalities, building content, managing chat, putting in bots to manage, any kind of hate raids that might come up or those bot raids that come up? Like, how has that experience been for you?
So I have this has all been new to me since I started a year ago. So I just had to learn little by little to do the things on my own. It has been very interesting to learn how different things assist. I'm still very, very new to it and still can't manage my time appropriately for like the after stream things that you need to do,
Yeah.
like your marketing basically, your TikTok videos, your all those things. So I think that's where I'm currently trying to move into, to try and make sure that I maintain some type of additional exposure aside from just the streaming.
Well, now we're going to get into two very divisive questions. And I'm sorry
Oh,
to put you on the spot. Be prepared. This could cause chaos,
oh my gosh,
could
no.
cause a complete meltdown.
Can I plead the fifth?
Nope. Nope. You're here. You are obligated to answer. First question, cat or dog?
Oh,
Hey,
I was just
insanity.
talking.
I will love you no matter what answer you pick.
I was just talking to my husband
Read
about
my
that.
room very carefully.
Oh my goodness. Insanity. Just think. There is no pressure.
Dogs.
Yes! 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 Insanity. I knew there was a
Sorry,
reason. I
I
knew there
have
was a reason.
two.
Somebody
You
revived
traitor.
Tiny.
You traitor and you wear cat ears. Turn in your cat card right now.
I know.
I demand, as a representative of the cat community, you have lost the right to wear those ears. You're done.
Look, I have two.
Done.
Drew, where are you? Look, I have two. I have two dogs.
Shiny.
Oh my god.
Shiny. Look, she's ready.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I
Shiny.
don't know if we can play no more. I gotta reconsider my options now. I'm very disappointed.
Oh my
But you know what?
gosh.
I'll be unbiased. I'll be unbiased. Next question. It's not getting any easier.
Okay.
So you better be prepared.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Think your answer very carefully.
Oh goodness.
DC or Marvel?
Insanity, before you answer that again. I love you. You're amazing. No pressure. No pressure.
Oh my goodness.
Dang, you
This
really
is a
hit her with
difficult
those.
one.
Dang, Shiny,
This-
I didn't think you would hit her with those.
Yes, this is a difficult one because I really enjoy both, both universes. Oh,
Just don't read the
shit.
chat. Just don't read the chat. You're good.
No, I'm screwed.
Don't read the chat. Whatever you want.
Come on.
DC.
Batman?
Who's on top? Whose favorite superhero? Who is it?
Wonder Woman. Oh, my heart. Oh, Wonder Woman.
I'll accept that.
I
I'll
will
accept
accept
all
that.
answers.
There. Hey. Radical's like, hey. Radical's like, you got a friend in me now. Let's go. Hey, you know what? I gotta say, Wonder Woman is amazing, and the
She
new Wonder
is.
Woman melts my heart every time I see her on the screen.
She is amazing.
We ain't done yet. I think those were the most challenging, though.
Okay.
Ready?
Right.
Ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Oh.
Wow, you are punishing her. Shy.
So
Or sherbet.
Whoa.
I will have to say ice cream.
That's respectable. I dig it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm ice cream. I'm ice
You
cream.
team ice cream?
I'm team ice
Team
cream.
ice cream.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
One more. Toppings. Either you can only pick one: chocolate, peanut butter, or caramel.
Chocolate.
Good girl. That's my girl.
I knew there was a reason. I knew there was a reason. I knew there was a reason. Yo, insanity for the win. A plus. Let's go.
You know, we didn't say this was going to be easy.
No.
She
No.
passed the test with flying colors.
We could go one more.
One more?
Okay.
Bonus?
Bonus.
Okay.
Cake or pie.
Oh.
And don't forget, you've got Boston cream pie in there. You've got all sorts of pies that you can choose from. Could be any kind of pie you want versus any kind of cake you want.
Like red velvet
I
cake?
think everybody in our chat knows I like cake.
I'm
Say
gonna-
why. Check the VOD.
Yeah. I
Oh my
will have
goodness.
to go cake.
Ooh. I rocks with you. For real. Cake is a great answer. Although, sweet potato pie. would-
Oh yes. No. Yes.
Pecan-
I
pecan
can't knock the
pie.
sweet potato pie.
Pecan
Real
pie.
pecan pie. Well, I'm partial to cherry pie though, or
Cherry
even
pie is
a
good.
apple pear cherry pie.
Apple. You got me at apple. Apple. Anything apple. Sign me up. Yo,
All right.
Oh my
she passed the
goodness.
test with flying colors. Like, that's awesome.
Now it's time we flip the script.
Uh-oh.
Insanity. Do you have
Yes.
any questions for Jay or I? This is your moment. Anything's on the table. You can ask whatever you want. This is your chance. Anything you want to
Okay.
know. Anything you want to ask. The floor is
Look her
yours.
face.
I don't know.
That's fine. You don't have to have a question. We're just giving you the
Okay. I got it. Yes, Peaches. We're right here. Favorite horror movie?
Friday the 13th, hands down. Part 2.
I'm going to go old school. When a Stranger is Calling, the original. That movie gave me nightmares of epic proportions for months. I was terrified because I was a babysitter when I saw it. And I literally was so traumatized by the thought that somebody would break into the house and be calling from the upstairs phone, murder the kids, and just taunting me. Like, literally, I've never felt such real manifested fear in my whole entire life until that moment.
Yeah.
And I know we're talking about favorite, but I'm using the term favorite as like most affected.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, well, then I would like to change my answer and throw in Candyman.
Oh yes.
The original. Tony Todd.
Oh yes. Tony Todd. All the way.
Yes.
Peaches is saying Scream. Anybody else in chat? Anybody else want to throw out what their favorite or most affected horror movie was?
Yes.
I'm curious to know. And while we're waiting for some responses to come in, do you have a follow-up question?
Let's see. Got it. Cold or hot?
Cold. Because, listen, you can adjust to the cold. The heat, you can't adjust to.
Yeah, but I can't say most of my answer on air, but I'm going to go with hot. I'm going to go with hot.
Okay.
I can't articulate it on air without being banned. That's all I can say.
Oh, man. Uh, oh
Oh
man,
my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Shiny, it ain't even 10 o'clock yet.
I know. I know we're starting to blow my HR cover.
Oh man, amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, favorite. Yeah, the whole Friday the 13th franchise was pretty good. Raider comes in with the Conjuring series.
And
Okay.
Sinister,
Conjuring
and Sinister.
series. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sinister and Conjuring.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
All the Conjurings and then Sinister. What
yeah. I'm not
Sinister
familiar with the
was?
Sinisters.
Ooh, Shiny Hero. I think we need to do a movie night, and you are welcome. Yes, you can't cover your eyes though. You gotta watch,
Yes.
and just to make sure you're watching, camera gotta be on. I know. I
Yeah, but
know.
I
I
can't
know.
even. Wait, no, wait. Let's come on. So we know from the Saturday morning show, I can't even get through like a reel of like bad drivers where I'm like, and you think I'm gonna get through a scary movie without covering my eyes?
You Shiny, you
That's
got
wishful
this.
thinking.
We will be here for you mentally.
You be, we won't be here to hold me. I need to be held watching a scary movie, Jay.
Oh my gosh.
I need a, I need
Oh,
comfort. Sinister is just a big mind game. I mean, you should have seen her playing. Stop ratting me out, Radical. Yes.
dang,
So when I play
radical.
DVD, I really do like it, but it scares the bejesus out of me, and I panic. And then I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. And, you know, like my brain just goes like screwy, and it doesn't. Yeah, I need somebody basically walking me through, keeping me mentally straight because I can't do it. I go into full blown panic. Like that's not
Oh
an
my gosh.
exaggeration. Once I start panicking, you get nothing out of me unless you're saying, "Okay, Shiny, go straight, go left, go this, go that." Like I'm like,
Oh, oh my
I'm a fail.
gosh.
I'm a fail every time.
That's amazing.
And I love playing scary movies. Like that's my genre. But for you, I mean, would you say scary movies is your genre, or like more like the first person shooter, maybe zombies? Like, what's your genre of choice here?
Yeah, no, definitely scary movies. I really like the, bloody, gory from like the 1980s, and definitely Friday the 13th was a pretty decent movie. My favorite, though, I apologize, Big J, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, that was a good one
You,
too.
you know what? I have to say that that's my second. It's always to me, Jason then Freddy. Like
Yeah, Freddy was, jeez.
the
Yeah.
only reason why I like Freddy under Jason is because he hurted the kids. Jason didn't hurt the kids. If you look at all those movies, Jason didn't hurt the kids. So I gotta give it to Jason. You know,
Mm, I mean,
think about it.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Freddy
know. I
scared
don't
me so much
know.
as a kid. You know what? Hey,
That was
Freddy
messy.
versus Jason was a really good movie.
Yeah, it was.
Did you watch that Shiny Arrow?
Which one?
Freddy versus Jason, where
No,
they both.
I never ended up seeing that one.
Yeah, pretty good.
Sorry, my fireworks are starting to go off, so I'm trying to mute what I can there. Um, so what would be your second choice after the horror series? I'm just trying to get a feel for like, is it all just
Oh,
horror with you, or is there other campaigns, sci-fi,
um,
the nice and mellow, you know, like Animal Crossing, like any of that?
I've done The Sims. I've done a few Sims. I haven't really streamed any Animal Crossing. I have played that though. I've played the Wii, not the Wii, the Switch Sports. Um, so I'll dabble into different things, but I really prefer like the shooters and the kind of like horror genre of games. Because I'll play. I've played Resident Evil: The Village. I've played Outlast. So any of those like scarier horror related games I've played.
Crazy has a question, but she didn't ask it. She said, "I got a question." Let's see. Did she ask it? Freddie scared me so much. I
She
don't see it
didn't.
yet. So she's still putting it together.
Yeah. Insanity, real quick. You said
Oh,
you have a Switch, right?
yes.
Gotta add me.
Cool beans.
I'm gonna add to Crazy's question. So she's saying
Okay.
vampires, witches, werewolves, and I'm gonna throw in zombies.
Okay.
Ooh.
I will have to say vampires all the way.
So have you tried V Rising?
I have not. I played, and I still have it. What is it? The Masquerade Blood Hunt. I have that one. I have to get back into playing it because I just started it. But I have that one, and overall, just all vampire movies. Awesome.
All vampire movies?
All vampire movies.
What's your favorite?
My favorite would definitely have to be Interview with a Vampire.
Mine too.
Ooh.
Mine too. Oh my god, I read the book by Anne Rice and I loved the book. I dug
Yep.
the movies, was totally into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, I got a question for y'all. Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
All right.
Sorry.
Climb him.
No need to apologize. Brad Pitt is the cooler guy to me, if you ask me.
I love him.
Y'all have answered correctly.
Sorry. I got distracted. What were we talking about?
Brad Pitt.
Exactly.
Delicious. I'm sorry, we're on camera still, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I have ever rolled my eyes so much. Ooh, radical.
That's funny.
Hey, radical, just saying, we got to get you in one of these episodes, man.
Yeah. Definitely.
He's great. He's great at these. I mean, if you guys didn't know, Radical and Shiny has a show that they do Saturday mornings, and I tune in and I love it.
Nice. Antonio Banderas.
I can't.
That's hilarious.
Antonio Banderas. Oh,
Yep.
now I know the ladies used to go crazy for that guy. He was the man. Desperado.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Why am I banned? How do I get banned?
He's banning you from
On
the
my own
show.
show?
Right. How you gonna ban her from y'all show?
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Oh my god. But yeah. Okay. So let me ask you another question. So we've talked about, we do an educational series for new streamers talking about how to stay focused, how to kind of manage negativity in the form of, if you get feedback, how to kind of mentally prepare yourself for those consequences or those actions. We also try and help folks think about their branding. We're putting together streams centered around like creating emotes and how to learn different ways to make them, how to get more. What else? What other kind of series, Jay, we put together? Educational. We did one on Moobot, right?
Mix it up bot. We did one for a hover.
Hover, yeah. So we're trying to put together a lot of educational materials. I mean, is there something that you feel very strongly about that you're familiar with that you might be able to share with our community?
I mean, I don't know. I don't have anything specific, but I would say I'm always open to any opportunity to help in however way I can. But I mean, everything that I've done little by little, learning through Google and stuff like that. So it's if there's a question and I can answer, I'm there. I can't think of anything specific that I could say is like, oh yeah, here I dabbled in a little bit of everything.
Wow. That's all I'm gonna say. Not to you,
So
Insanity.
let me ask you a question, Insanity, because we have some upstart making trouble in the chat.
Mm.
On another note, is there anything you feel like you specifically want to learn about or are looking for more information or help on as an individual with your creative?
I think for me, it's trying to potentially build my brand, and then from there, kind of see how to expand, knowledge in creating my own emotes or whatever else I can do to improve my brand and my streams.
Okay. Nope, that's fair. I'm always just kind of trying to help people kind of think through that process. One of the things that I always get made fun of for is that I have this big honking notebook and I have different sections in it where I put down either content creation ideas, or another section is really centered on technology, like things I need to learn more about. But I find, and just kind of general to do tasks, so that after stream, I remind myself to go back in, find out who my biggest supporters were, anybody who was new, and just set a reminder to reach out to them, thank them for coming to stream, and then just making notes. So it helps me to really stay organized. Do you have a process that you utilize now to stay organized, or do you feel that's something that might help you in the future?
Yeah, I don't have anything right now in that respect. So that's definitely something that would help me in the future. Yeah, I haven't really, I've just been kind of swinging a little by little into like different things but not really made it to that point where I can have something just dedicated, something kind of written out, plans and stuff.
Sure. Oh, and I won't. I'll say it's very messy. I mean, I just trying to keep things straight so I have them somewhere, because I find I can't keep everything in my head. So if I write it down, at least then I can start to build on it and set
Yeah.
reminders and not lose trains of thoughts. Like if I have an idea, I'll just jot it down in a notebook. If I hear about freeware, I'll write it down and say, okay, I want to go back and use this, because I've found some really good things that I'd like to bring to the community and share and say, hey, if you're looking to build emotes, here's a good way to do that.
Right.
But yeah, okay. So I mean, sounds like you have some ideas, and I'll look forward to chatting with you in the future. Make sure you add me on Steam, or not Steam, Discord, or Steam too. That works too. I'm open for both. I do a lot of Steam-based games. I'm a PC. I do have an Xbox, but I'm not very good with the controller. I definitely excel on the PC and mouse side. But yeah, let me know. Hit me up. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to continue to grow and build on, and I will be most certain to help you and make introductions to people who I feel might be helpful for you as well.
Yeah.
Jay,
Radical.
anything else? Have I missed anything? Oh yeah, I know Radical's.
Oh no, I was just gonna say she is networking inside the networking. Okay, she is running her business. I feel it. She is a business woman. Okay, get it. Okay, work it. Okay, that's how you network. You let them know what you want to do. You let them know what you're about. You give them your schedule. That's how we operate. That is how you network. By the way, Shiny, when are we getting on State of Decay 2?
Whenever you want.
Hey.
I mean, I do got to go to work tomorrow, so that's kind of a downer.
Hey, well, we will set up something soon. I promise.
Please.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm not the smartest man, but I mean, we do have a summer bash that's happening this weekend. I mean, we could State of Decay the whole hour.
I'm down. I'm down for it.
All right, State of Decay 2 it is.
Yes.
Nice.
Yay.
Radical goes a match. Radical, you know you are invited too. She can take my slot. What?
What does that even mean?
What is everybody talking about? What? More people can play. What is going on?
But Peaches, I have played V Rising and I do like it. I'm actually looking for more people to play with because I've done the solo play and I want to find more about how the co-op play works. I'm on board.
Oh my goodness! Don't you read that last sentence?
I gift my slot to you. Nope,
No,
I'm not
no,
gaming with
no,
Shiny
no,
anymore.
no. Shiny. I told you don't read it. Shiny. How could you hurt her? Radical. You know, now you're gonna have to hear it from everyone because you hurt Shiny live.
Oh no.
How could you? Radical.
Can't even.
Oh my goodness. Now he's gonna get yelled at by a whole bunch of ladies.
Oh
You
no.
did it to yourself, Radical.
It's fine.
Does that mean that he's a free agent?
He's a free agent.
Raider? Is that the only thing you're worried about? Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Does anybody have a tissue?
Oh.
Peaches, why you want her to take your spot? No. Okay, so what we're saying is that during my time frame, we're going to play that game. It has nothing to do with your time. Whatever you do on your stream is what you do. You're good. You don't have to give up your time.
Yeah, besides, we can bring Insanity in with us in my stream.
Yeah, exactly. There's plenty of chances and opportunities for everyone to game together. Hashtag together.
I would have invited Radical, but clearly it was not meant to be.
Never.
No, this is what I knew was to happen. I'm just too old for him. He's dumping me. He's dumping me for a younger model.
Oh.
I knew
You know what?
It was bound to happen.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? We can make up our own TV show, Shiny. We can call it The Young and the Restless Tulit Edition.
I'm down. I'll be restless since you're younger than me. You can be young and I'd be restless. Maybe rowdy instead. Can we call it The Young and the Rowdy?
The Young and the Rowdy?
Or the heart.
My heart is broken. Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness.
We love you and you can't wait to see you. Yeah, exactly.
Broken, shattered.
Heartbroken. Just broken in a million tiny pieces.
I'm a broken woman now. Ain't nobody gonna have me now. I'm just broken. Straight up broken. He did it.
There's a song for the situation, Shiny. You ready?
Yes.
Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door, walked out of my life.
Insanity, this is how we roll. Gotta get with the program and sing along at will. Legit. We have dance parties in the Discord. So yeah, have we thrown up the Discord in our chat? Anybody? If you haven't joined our Discord, check us out. We are a wild crew after dark sometimes on a Saturday night, maybe on a Friday night.
I mean, it is
Stuff
the
happens
4th.
that you will never see online.
It's the 4th of July, so I mean, who knows what can happen? This is just the beginning. Like, fireworks is still popping, music's still bamming, we still jamming. And for those that got the cameras, we camming. All good, all good. We vibing.
Vibing and surviving, growing and showing. Wow, I can't say that one. That sounds terrible.
Growing and showing? Oh no!
Sorry.
Oh my goodness!
I didn't mean it. I'm
Listen,
sorry.
Shiny, I think you said that, and people started coming in. They were like, "What? Wait a minute! Did she just say what I think she said?" I'm tuning in. My ears are open now. Dang!
My face is on fire.
Whoa!
I can't believe I said that.
Is it even dark outside? What's going on?
I'm so sorry.
Oh my
I knew what
gosh.
I was trying to say, but I didn't mean it to come out like. I mean, I said it, but I didn't.
With the face. Hold on. I gotta. No.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Woo.
Oh,
I'm just gonna stop talking now.
Look.
I'm cutting
I got.
myself off.
Look.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. So.
Hopefully nobody clips that.
I think
Whoa.
it's already been clipped.
Oh my goodness. Don't tell me that.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
gosh.
Clipping. Radicals here is gonna get clipped.
Oh my god.
Well,
That's
on
embarrassing.
on that note, does anybody else have any questions for Insanity, our shiny hero, or me? Oh my goodness. Shiny, you outdid yourself on this show.
How did that even happen? I want to know.
I'm about to pull a Howie like he said earlier. Tell me why.
I done
Oh
messed
my
up.
gosh.
Peaches says she has questions already, so
Oh,
she's Shiny. Why would you break my
thank
heart? Oh,
you.
Who broke whose heart first here?
here we go.
Did I answer your question, Speeches?
Yeah, did
I
we
know
get
I
all the
answered like
questions?
one.
And Princess Peaches, where is my Mario? Fork Nation.
I'm gonna go high.
I'm seeing what she. Okay. I see what she's
Okay.
talking about. She's talking about hyping it up later for Discord.
So, no, I want to answer. Wait. What was your question?
I can't be trusted to answer questions.
Oh my goodness, she didn't put on the shades.
I've gone into witness protection.
Wait, what's
Uh-oh.
I can't find her questions. I can't find Peach's questions.
Now she's trying to replay. Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness.
Oh my goodness. Better get the flowers and favorite snacks now. New host. Who that? That is not Shiny Hero, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, the Kindred. I don't think I have. I don't
Okay.
think I have.
So what's the opposite of Shiny Hero?
I have not. I have not read that book either.
Dark Villain?
That's fine.
So Dark Villain, where did Shiny Hero go?
She's history. She's gone into witness protection. She
Ah.
has a potty mouth and has been jettisoned.
Oh. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. I mean, this can go on for a long time. You know I'm about that life. But
Okay. I'm writing it down.
But yeah, I don't want to keep anybody hostage or anything. Does anybody else have any other questions that they may want to ask any of us, specifically one of our newest members to the Tulit community, the family? So who replaced Shiny then? Ooh, that's a good question.
Dark Villain.
Dark Villain.
Ooh.
My question was never answered.
What was your question?
Everybody's like, you're not answering our questions. Why are you telling us to ask us questions if you're not answering? He wants to know why you broke his heart. Well, Shiny isn't here, so I mean, Dark Villain, are you going to punish Rat? Oh, Dark Villain.
I don't know this radical foil.
Oh, Ouch. Oh man. Dark villain. I mean, why so cold blooded? I mean,
That's who I am. No
oof,
heart.
no heart. Oh, I mean, the last time I heard that there wasn't a heart was the Tin Man.
Yeah,
Maybe you guys could be friends.
maybe.
Hey, just saying. I mean,
I have to take
no
him
heart.
downtown. This ain't my first rodeo, kids. My first rodeo.
Dang, now I'm dead. Oh, dang. Look at that crying
Oh
Tin Man.
no.
That's so sad. I gotta pull it up. Look how sad that is, y'all.
He ain't crying. Those are what do they call them? Alligator tears.
Ooh, not the crocodile tears.
Yeah, them too.
Oh.
That's what I said.
Well, it seems like they don't have any questions. So I would like to say that I, Big J, and Shiny Hero appreciate you for joining us on this newbie night. And we want to say thank you for being in our lovely family, our community. And yeah, any shout outs that you want to give? Anybody that you want to show love to or
No, just thank you and thank Shiny for giving me this opportunity, for allowing me to share some time with you guys and um, help others kind of see who I am as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, I appreciate both of you for this opportunity.
No doubt. So what we do is we let our guests pick out the person we rate out to. So is there anybody in particular that you would love to rate out to right now?
Oh goodness. I
Yeah, we're trying to hit people on the spot with that one. They're not used to that one.
I know. Do we have anyone that's live in the group?
We got quite a few people, but it's whoever you want to pick. Whoever you want. It don't have to be in
Um,
Tulit. It can be in Tulit. It can be anybody you want to be Insanity.
let's see.
You could either throw the link in the chat and then we'll make it happen.
Okay. Um, who's on? Let's do. Okay. Oh, let me get that. And I'll go
Oh,
back.
it's party time. I hear it. It's almost time to go on that Discord and party.
What is this question you speak of? How I broke your heart? How did I break your heart, for starters?
Okay, let me see.
And don't be a drama queen either. Not a good look for you.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Ready whenever y'all are. Y'all ready?
Ready?
Alrighty.
Okay, this has been a newbie night with Insanity and your host, Big J and
Shiny
Shiny
Hero
Hero.
2873.
I
I was
was waiting to see
deciding.
if you were.
I was. I was gonna go with. I was gonna say dark villain, but then I was like, evil temptress also applies. I don't know. There's a lot of different ones that could apply. Admin for two lit supports.
Let's go. So y'all have a great night, and we will see y'all around.
Thank you.
It says, hold on. It says, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, why did? Okay, let me see. I think I have to do it through this way.
From your phone?
From a different source because I know that that's happened. Okay. All right. So this is what I have to do. 1 second. Yes. So we're about to raid out for Insanity. We appreciate y'all coming through, showing love and support. If you guys could go in her chat and hype it up and let her know that you're a part of the family, that would be amazing. And there we
There
go.
we go.
All right, so we're gonna head off, and y'all have a great night, and most of all, stay lit, too lit. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Good night.